Hello, Carlos. Thanks for joining. Today, we're going to talk about Microsoft last decade under Steve Ballmer's leadership. Should we dive in?
Hello, Santiago. Yes, of course. We'll analyze Microsoft challenges using the project management triangle, strategic alignment, and Ballmer's leadership evolution.
All right, to kick off, let's start with the project management triangle and Microsoft key failures. Microsoft struggled with scope, time, and cost. Which do you think was the biggest issue?
For me, scope, they aim too broadly, trying to compete on too many fronts at once. An example is Zoom. Rather than leveraging their strengths in software, they dove into the hardware to compete with Apple's iPod without a clear strategy.
Yeah, exactly. And we saw the same problem with Windows Vista. The product was overly ambitious, trying to completely reinvent the OS. This led to feature overload, instability, and ultimately to a disappointing product.
And it wasn't just about scope. Time was another major issue. Vista took 5 years to develop. By the time it launched, Apple had already set a new standard with macOS. I think that delays and performance issues frustrated users and damaged Microsoft's reputation.
Right, those delays hurt Microsoft competitiveness significantly, and there's the cost. They invested billions in the project like Windows Phone and Bing, but without
Mhm.
proper execution or market fit, they never saw a return on investment.
Of course, Windows Phone is a perfect example. They were late to the mobile market and tried to mimic Apple and Android without creating a unique value proposition. Without app support or developer interest, it just couldn't gain traction.
Yeah, now let's move on to the strategic alignment. Microsoft's reactive approach often led to projects that didn't align with their strengths, like Zoom, for instance, was more about competing than innovating.
I agree with you. It reminds me of Kodak's downfall. They invented digital photography, but were so focused on film that they missed the digital wave, losing their industry leadership.
Yeah, moving on, let's discuss the leadership evolution. What's interesting is how Ballmer's leadership style evolved. At Microsoft, his aggressive, competitive culture led to internal division, obstructing innovation.
But as the owner of the LA Clippers, he took a more thoughtful long term approach, investing in the team and creating a winning environment rather than just pushing for the short term results.
Yeah.
So, to wrap up, what we learned about these ratings was that Microsoft's failures were more about execution and strategic misalignment than a lack of resources.
Yeah, and Ballmer's journey showed that even strong leaders can grow and adapt, shifting from aggressive tactics to move to a visionary and supportive leadership style.
Yeah. Thank you, Santiago. Great insights.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Carlos.
See you.
See you.